I got a man now. I heard you were Okay, so my camera was like going crazy just now, but I am about to do a Q&A, and most of the questions are from Snapchat, and I feel like my camera's a little bit crooked. We're good? Okay. So I'm gonna go in order as I received them, kinda. So this one says, hi, for one, you are inspiration to me, but what is some advice on starting a YouTube channel? Because I've been wanting to create one for some time now. This is by Angel J. And hey girl, hey, I'm glad to be an inspiration, but honestly y'all inspire me every day, and yeah, I'll get into that. So I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Honestly, I think a lot of people ask me this question, and some people say the answer is cliche to say, oh, be yourself and this, that, and the third. But honestly, when I say it, I mean it from a genuine place. Like, if you, in the beginning, it's going to be a little difficult. You're going to feel like nobody's watching. You're going to probably feel like, why am I doing this? Why did I start this? It's not going to go anywhere. You might feel like that. Like, any journey you start, there's going to be some questions about it. But I feel like, yes, I would say stay consistent and stay authentic, and that is a genuine answer. It's not cliche. It's really just be yourself and be who you are. And honestly, when I come on here, I'm Daquana. I don't have to change up for anybody. I've been Daquana since I had 5 subscribers, so you know, you don't have to change for anybody, nobody at all. No matter how many subscribers you get, you still need to be yourself. And I feel like, yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of people need to humble themselves, because just because you have a certain amount, or you hit a milestone or somewhere, or on YouTube rather, that doesn't change who you are. That doesn't make, I mean, you might be more important to some people, but you still yourself, you know, still humble yourself. I'm going to have a whole video on starting YouTube, and it's going to be equipment. It's going to be how to get sponsors. It's going to be what type of content, you know, might attract viewers. It's just going to be a whole separate video. But honestly, my whole overall thought on that is to honestly be who you are. If you're going to start something, make sure you have a reason for starting it. Like, I have a channel so I can inspire. I have a channel to give plus size women more options on what they want to wear. I have a channel because I want to have affordable wigs, affordable makeup and stuff like that. I want to have pillow talks and talk about real shit. So that's what I'm going to do on my channel. You know, if you're going to make a channel, have some reason behind why you're doing it. Have some type of motivation and a goal with your channel, not just because, hey, I want free shit, let me make a channel. Like, no. Have you always been confident with your body? I honestly, y'all know how I feel about confidence, and that's by It's Jazzy. I don't want to answer. It's not that I don't want to answer, it's just y'all know confidence, that whole thing is just like, it's overused, oversaturated in the plus size community. When you see a plus size woman wearing a bodycon, she's automatically confident. When you see her wearing a crop top, she automatically confident. Like, it doesn't take confidence to put on clothes, buy clothes, anything like that. It takes being comfortable with yourself. It takes loving your body. You know, if you have it and you're not afraid to flaunt it, then go ahead. I wasn't always in love with myself. I didn't always love my body. I'll say it like that. But it had nothing to do with my confidence. You know, I was still a smart girl. I still got shit done as far as work and art and stuff like that. But I didn't always, you know, embrace my body and love my body. And honestly, it took me 19 years to even begin the whole self-love journey. It took me being heartbroken to fall in love with myself all over again. It's more of a, like I said, a self-love rather than a confidence. My confidence is in my work. You know, my confidence is in what I create, not in what I wake up and decide to put on. This young lady, Valencia, with 3 A's, I think that's just her screen name. She said, in the next 10 years, what are some major key points do you hope to reach and or exceed? That is a hard question. I am a very spontaneous person, so I'm like a go with the flow type of girl. But I do believe in setting goals for yourself. I used to hate having to answer this question in my guidance counseling sessions and my classes. We used to have to write papers on it. But in 10 years, I hope to obviously have my degree from college and probably have my probably finish grad school by then, most likely, if I decide to go further, pursue further education, which is why I said I'm very spontaneous, because I don't even know if I want to do that. So, but I do hope to have inspired many more people. I hope to have my own graphic design, if not studio, at least a business. Like I have my wig business. I hope to expand that. I hope to expand my channel and reach more people and have like a bigger platform. You know, what else do I hope for? Hopefully I'm in my apartment, you know. Hopefully I'm in an apartment or a house, because I'll be 32 by then. So, you know, that's 10 years. Like, you can get a lot done in 10 years. So, a lot of people aspire to love and aspire to have somebody to love them. Of course, we all, you know, you want to be loved, but I don't aspire to marriage and stuff like that. But I think it would be great if it happened, and I think, you know, everybody should be able to find someone who makes them happy. But I don't think that should be the only thing you aspire to do in life. I think you should also aspire to work on yourself and to achieve things for yourself, and then be able to share it with a partner, be able to share it with kids. By 32, maybe I'll be on my first kid. You know, like I said, it's nothing that I'm rushing at all. But if it happens, it happens. What else do I hope? I hope to be closer. I hope to build closer bonds with my family, because I feel like I'm not on, we're not close enough, you know. We're not close enough. And family is almost like, it's not all you got, but for some people, family is all they have. And I just want to build a better relationship with family. So yeah, you know, I hope to see my mom and what I'm about to say. My mom, she's in school right now for culinary. She already has her pastry. She graduated from that or whatever. So now she's in culinary. She started a new job. I hope to see her owning her own business. I hope to be there to help her out and support her. I hope to see a lot of people who helped me get to where I'm at. I hope to see them succeed as well. So I'm just wishing good karma on everybody. I hope to see some friends doing well in life. My brothers, I hope that they expand their businesses. My older brother has his photography business. My oldest brother has his producing business, music production and stuff like that. So I hope to see great things for myself, but I also hope to see great things for the people around me. A young lady, Sunny, said I helped her with her confidence and her body image and stuff like that. A big question was, how do you deal with trying not to worry about what others think? And that's what I was telling you guys, that this question was going to come later. How do I deal? When I wake up in the morning, I don't, like I say, pick out an outfit or a hair color, a wig rather, saying, I wonder if people are going to judge me for that. You know, I wonder, will somebody compliment me today? Like, I don't care. I honestly want, if I look in the mirror and I'm satisfied, then I'm fine. Like, you can think what you want to think. You know, one person might love the way you look and one person might hate the way you look. And that's why you shouldn't care. It's like, to have that thought in your head, period, is just gonna, it's just, I don't know. Like, it's just gonna throw you off, because like I said, I can wear this hair and have people looking at me like, girl, you are ratchet. Like, that is the most ratchet color. Why would you put purple hair on your head and stuff like that? But the next woman, oh my gosh, I really love that color. Like, it just shows your artiste. Like, you know, if you have that thought in your head, it's really gonna, it's a bad thought to have, because it really, I can't get the word out. because now you're like having other people make decisions for you, or you're having imaginary people make decisions for you, because you're already thinking that they're gonna think a certain way about you. And maybe y'all lost me. That's not something I have to try to do, you know, or try not to do, rather. I don't, because it doesn't cross my mind what people would think, you know. Maybe my best friend, I'm like, I wonder if she gonna wear her dress today that matches mine. That's probably the most you're gonna get. Or maybe the guy I'm dating, oh yeah, he might think I look good today, but at the end of the day, you gotta make judgment for yourself. And if you're allowing the perspective thoughts or the perceived thoughts that you might get from people determine what you're gonna do, then no, you know, you can't live life like that. You can't live life thinking what others might think about you. What camera do you film with? I film with the Samsung NX3000. I just started filming with it. I used to film with the Olympus TG850. How can I gain subscribers faster? I don't have a what do you call it? A formula for that. It's maybe you can get people to share your channel for you and stuff like that, but just do, I would say, you know, doing popular things on YouTube. Like if a certain challenge is popular, you might gain some subscribers. If you're if you have content that you're trying to portray to, I guess, audience that's not so well. For instance, I think a channel might grow faster if maybe they convey to an audience that is not represented. Like, for instance, maybe there's not a lot of black plus size YouTubers, or maybe there's not a lot of urban plus size YouTubers with street style, you know, with a little street flair, or maybe there's not a lot of male fashion YouTubers. So, you know, you have to convey to people who is not represented. Like, there are so many, I guess, it's not regular, I'll say average size women on YouTube doing try-ons. But when I was on YouTube, started YouTube, I couldn't find too many plus size women doing YouTube. So if I appeal to somebody who doesn't see too much of themselves on YouTube, then they're gonna watch it, and then it's a lot of people out there that's underrepresented. So yeah, you might gain subscribers if you have something to offer that nobody else has to offer. How do you stay confident? Basically is the whole moral of the question, or of the question. Again, my confidence isn't in appearance. My confidence is in my work and what I have to offer. And that's where I put my confidence. I put it in my work and what I have to offer. Not in not in my style, I guess I'll say. Not in my appearance, not in my makeup, not in my hair. I don't put confidence in that, you know. That, and a lot of people think self-love and confidence go hand in hand, but I don't. Like, you can agree to disagree, you can do whatever you want, but I don't see that. Like, I don't see that. I don't have to wake up and be like, am I confident enough to put on a crop top today? Like, I don't think I have to do that. So I can't answer that question. I stay confident in my work because I always practice. It's a skill that you have to continue to develop. So yeah, I think it's more like a self-love thing. And to gain self-love, you have to be okay with being alone. I think that's a major key. Like, being okay with being alone, being able to accept yourself, to spend time with yourself, to not always need somebody else, to not always need approval from other people, is a major way to gain self-love. And like I said, I found myself when I was heartbroken, because once you have to start putting those pieces back together, you learn so much about yourself. You learn why you might have depended on this person. You gained a lot of strength through pain. So that's how I gained self-love. And not just being heartbroken by a guy, being heartbroken and lost in just in general and in life. And this was the 3 years where I decided to run away from home or leave home and go live with my third mom and try to be a rebel, that's when I mostly found myself, because I really was going through a lot then, and I really was facing pain that I didn't know was there. So I really had to put myself back together, and I really found out who I was, and I really spent some time alone to learn myself, and that's how I gained self-love, and that's how I became comfortable with my body. Okay. This one was, hey, what's your motivation to keep going in school, YouTube, and everything in life? My motivation behind everything is my mother. And this is my birth mother. And I'll say she is the foundation of why I do what I do and why I grind so hard, and why I think my brothers grind so hard as well. This woman, I feel like she wasn't supposed to have kids, right? Due to health issues. She had a heart problem since she was a baby, since she was born, okay? She was told not to, it would be a risk to have children to her life, and she decided to do it anyway. So she had my oldest brother. She had my older brother. She wasn't going to stop until she got a girl, and she had me. When I was about 3 years old, or I think I was 3 going on 4, she passed away. And the way I look at it right now is, she might have been alive, you know, if she didn't have kids. You know, she might have had a longer lifespan if she didn't have kids. And I feel like me, I have to go super duper hard, because I feel like this is a woman who gave her life to give me and my brother's life. And that's something that I live off of. Like, I feed off of that, because that's honestly, you know, how I feel. So that's kind of my motivation to continue going and everything. And I think I'm going to do a separate video on that too. I think I will. But yeah, she's definitely a foundation. Like, there's a lot of other things that keep me going, but she is why I grind so hard. So, do you think your weight has an influence on your dating life and relationships? And would you give any tips to bigger girls dating? Love you, girl. Hey, girl. Love you too. No, my weight doesn't have an influence on what my dating life or relationships or whatever. I feel like some bigger women, or some people see plus size women or bigger women, fat women, fluffy women, whatever you want to call them, they see them as like a different species, and like we gotta have our own rule book to everything. And that might be kind of true when it comes to fashion and stuff like that, and maybe makeup for round faces and stuff. Like, maybe we have a rule book for that. But I feel like with everything else in life, like dating and all of that should come naturally. Like, you shouldn't have to, I guess, prepare your mind to feel dateable. Like, in the beginning, yes, my weight and me not being comfortable with myself definitely had a toll on me talking to guys. Like, I had long distance relationships for a long time, and I felt like nobody probably approached me in reality because of my weight, when honestly it was really because I didn't carry myself to my best potential. I feel like I didn't feel like I put any effort in. Like, I threw on anything. And honestly, a lot of people say that you shouldn't judge people based on their looks, but to be honest, 10% of everything, or 10% of that, is looks. Because when you look at somebody, whether you look deep in their eyes or you look at their smile, something about them has to attract you, and then you get to know them and you approach them, and then personality kicks in, and that personality makes up that other 90%. You know. But I feel like I didn't care. Like, I probably ragged my hair into a little ponytail, and at that time I was getting perms and my hair wasn't healthy at all. So I just didn't care. I didn't care about appearance, and I didn't care about guys, I guess, appearing to them. But now I would say I get approached often. You know, and that's not like a cocky statement or anything, but I feel like it's because of how I carry myself. It's because I take the time, you know, to appear a certain way, and even when if I'm not wearing makeup, or if I'm dressed down and stuff like that, you know, I still try to look clean cut, you know. So yeah, like I said, it's really about loving yourself and being comfortable with yourself. And a guy really loves when you are secure with yourself, because if you're insecure and just, that's not a good look. It's not a good look to not love yourself, you know, because if you don't love yourself, and this is cliche as hell, if you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else, and that is honestly true, you know. But then you have to think about it from the aspect as there is a lot of women out there who don't love themselves, and they feel like, I guess, they really have so much love for this other person. And so, you know, that whole you gotta love yourself first and all of that, it's cliche, but sometimes not true, because it's a lot of people who are not truly in love with themselves, but they truly try to portray love to everybody else because they know what it feels like not to be loved, or not to love themselves. So they really pour love into other people, or try to at least. So it's really a wishy-washy subject. But I don't, right now at this point, my weight definitely doesn't affect my dating life or relationships or anything like that. Like, not anymore. Expect, this is from, I think it's K Mariah, I guess. I hope I'm saying it right. Hey girl, hey. Did you ever expect to receive this level of support from the YouTube community users? Not at all. Not at all. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, I dreamed of the day when I reach 50K. I dreamed of the day when I reach 100K. I just didn't think it would be here. You know, I didn't think it would be here so quickly. You know, I believe in myself, and I believe I have a message to get out there, but I just didn't know that it was so many people trying to hear the message, you know. I didn't know it was so much love out there from strangers. You know, my friends be like, oh, your subscribers and followers think you so nice, and this, I'm really a nice person, you understand? Like, I might be brutally honest sometimes, and they might think it's mean, but that ain't mean. That's the nicest you could be, when you could be honest with people. But I just didn't know there was so much love out there. I didn't know that strangers, you know, can embrace you and just love you. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, now I didn't expect it, but now that I received it, like, I love it, you know. And I also love when YouTubers, other YouTubers, you know, can come together too, because I support so many. Y'all would think I really sit down every time I get my food or a snack or something, I'm watching a YouTuber and I'm just like, yes girl, yes. And I subscribe to so many people. Like, just because, yeah, I do videos and I do this, that, and the third, don't mean I can't show love to other people. You know, it's good to humble yourself. It's good to even get tips from other people. It's good to collab with people, and it's good to not feel like you're better than anybody. You know, it's good to humble yourself. I'll say that. And I did not expect this level of support. I didn't. I just didn't know. I didn't know there were so many strangers out there, or people I didn't know that would just, like I said, love and embrace me and be inspired. You know, my goal in life, and I say this all the time, is I aspire to inspire. And I think Ashley Morgan says the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. And I just was like, you know, once you inspired that one person who sent you a message on YouTube or sent you a DM on Instagram or Facebook or something, and they just like, yo, I just want to let you know you inspired me. Once you do that 100 times, and then 1,000 times, and then 10,000 times, it just gets better and better and better, and you feel so great, because it's like you're achieving, you know, you're achieving the goal you set out to achieve. What are your plans after college, and what's your #1 tip for incoming college students? Whew, after college. This is like my 10-year plan. I really just hope to have my own Like I said, I want to have my apartment. I want to have my car. I want to have my degree. Of course, it's going to be after college. I want to have my art, my graphic art studio. I want to have, I want to offer and arrangements of art. Like, I don't want to just stick to graphics, computer graphics. I also want to do fine art, paintings and drawings and stuff like that, etches and sketches. I want to do a lot of stuff with dealing with art, and I think fashion and makeup and wigs definitely have artistic values to them. I don't think it's just made out of thin air. Like, you know, I think it's some art behind these things, and yeah, I just really want to have my own. Your number one tip for incoming college students, girl, don't get these loans. A lot of people, y'all know about the FAFSA and stuff like that. Don't get these loans and waste them. Don't waste them. Don't come here and think it's all partying and fun. And take your studies seriously. Like, you can party, you can do whatever you want. If you can party at night and study in the day, then that's fine. Find a balance. Find a balance. You know, time management is super important. Like, you think it's 24 hours in a day and you got all day to do something? No. You know, time management is super important. Like, days go by like that. Weekends go by like that. So just find a way to prioritize and balance social and studies. You know, I don't even know why they gave a class called social studies. Like, they are two different things. But no, yeah, find a balance for your social life. Find some alone time. You know, you don't always want to be around people. Find some time to spend yourself. Listen to music, clean your room, do something, be by yourself. It's okay. And you might even have a roommate, and just that time when she go home for the weekend, find some time for yourself. What are you majoring in? Art, particularly visual communications, which is more like the graphic side of art. And school is going great. I think this is my 4th year. I won't be done until, it's projected that I'll be done spring 2018. I did take 2015 off, so I'm here a little bit longer than what I thought I would be here, but it is going fine. I'm taking it way more serious now. I took that year off and I came back and I was like, you know, I gotta grind because I want to finish. I'm ready to go. How tall are you? I'm 5'4". Are you adopted? Somebody asked me that because I was mentioning my mother's favorite color was green, but when I said it, I was like, my birth mother. So yes, my birth mother passed away. Her best friend, who was my godmother, adopted me and my 2 older brothers. And yeah, and I also have a third mother who took me in when I was gone for 3 years from my godmother's house. Okay, so are you still using the Iaso products? Yes, I am. I drink I think it's the cappuccino. It's like, it's not the weight loss one or anything like that, but it's low on sugar and stuff like that. So I like that one, but I don't drink too much coffee because it makes me go to the bathroom. But I do like their detox coffee, and I haven't used it in a long time, but I will say I use the NutriBurst daily, and that's the liquid vitamins. I drink them every day, tablespoon, just so I can, you know, I can be good. I want to be great. Like, I need energy and stuff. And then I use the tea, but I don't use it every week or anything like that anymore. I just use it 1 week out of each month for a detox. Where do you shop? You can find that all on my YouTube channel. All the clothing hauls you will see. Mostly it's been lately, Fashion Nova has stolen, like, just got all my coins, y'all. Fashion Nova has gotten all my coins. GS Loves Me, gotten all my coins. And Boohoo. Those has been my top 3 lately. Where do you get your chokers? My chokers are from Forever 21, Shop Pink 67. They're from anywhere. The thing about it is, if you have a wider neck, go on eBay and find some necklace extenders and just put it on the end of your choker, and it'll fit like a, you know, it'll fit loose. Like, you have some space. You know, this one actually doesn't have an extender, but if you find a choker that's too small, just get some extenders and you good. You know, you can wear whatever choker you want. I knew my camera was about to cut off, so I just went ahead and started it over. Will you be doing more makeup videos? Yes, 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 and yes. This week is the last week of school. I take all my exams on Thursday and Friday. I have my critiques and exams, and I'm done. And then I have time to sit down. I have a super great series coming up, 2 actually. And it's going to be a lot of makeup being done, a lot of hair being done, a lot of outfits. So yeah, be on the lookout. How do you get companies to send you stuff? I mean, in the beginning, when I was about I would say in between 500 and 3,000 subscribers, I actually, and this is again, humble yourself. I actually reached out to companies via email, via contact forms on their website, and basically those 2 things, via email and via contact forms, and some companies via DM on Instagram. And I reached out to them and said, hey, I'm a plus size visionary. I'm just starting out. I really see a lot of potential, and I think I have a message to get out there. And yeah, so I would love to represent your company on my channel. I would love for you to review your company and see if it got the goods, So I reached out to companies. But now, once your subscribers build up, or once your views build up and stuff like that, companies are just gonna be throwing themselves at you practically. And I don't mean it like that, but once a company sees potential in you, you don't have to worry about sponsors and stuff like that, because somebody's gonna always want you, if you have something to offer. So it's like a balancing relationship. Like, you gotta have something to offer the company, and they'll offer you something in return. Closet sale, yes, I'm doing it. I'm trying. I have like a lot of stuff here. In school, I have like 2 bags full of stuff, a lot of brand new stuff that I never wore for the closet sale, and I'm gonna get that out. And then I have a lot of bathing suits and stuff at home as well, and I'm waiting for my mom to bring that, and I'm gonna rewash it, even though I had already washed it and stuff. If it's not new, I'm gonna rewash it again. Because it's just been sitting at home, and I don't want to send y'all no dusty clothes and stuff. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I'm trying to do December. I said December, so I'm definitely going to try to just stick to that. And like I said, this is my last week of school and stuff, so I'll have so much time after we're moving. Me and my family are moving, so after the first week of December, I can get a lot of stuff done. Are you and the guy still dating? I like how they asked that. And this was Tia. Yes, we are. It's great. Like, I still like blush. I'm still feeling him. It's still all good. Yeah, things are good. We're still dating, Tia. And another giveaway. When am I gonna do another giveaway? I have something major planned. There will be more than 1, more than 2, more than 3, more than 4 winners. Okay. I have also another giveaway coming up that's separate from my personal giveaway. And this is a company I worked with before, and you'll see that shortly. So I have 2 giveaways coming up. One is just for 1 item, and then the other is for a lot. So that's why it's more than 4 winners on that one. And it's gonna be a surprise. Like, it's not when I hit a certain number of subscribers or anything like that. It's just gonna hit you in the face, and you just better be prepared for this giveaway, because I'm giving away some good stuff, I think. And I sat down, I actually laid down last night, put it in my phone, and I was like, this winner is gonna get this, and this winner is gonna get that. And I really thought about this giveaway, so I'm super excited. Thank you for watching this Q&A. There might be more to come. So yeah, thank you guys for joining.